we have to go around to give them, because at this point in time, I'd like to call on the chairman of First Bank Nigeria Limited. Who wants to hear her speak? These are the Ms. Awosika groupies. Okay, she's going to speak on the mindset of wealth. I hear enough of it every day from her. If you hang around her, you will know. She doesn't only want you to have money. She doesn't only want you to have a business. She doesn't only want you to set up an account. She wants you to be wealthy. And it starts with the mind. Mrs. Ibukun Awosika, Chairman, First Bank Nigeria Limited.
It's evening already, so good evening, everyone. And I realize that my work is really simple today. I don't even have much to say because so much has been said all morning, and I know that you know that everything that has been given is a lot of value. Without a doubt, it's important that first, because the three people that got the award, it's not about the amount. That's not what we're looking for. It's the consistency, the commitment, and the discipline. That's how so they're not necessarily the ones with the highest balances, but they were the most consistent in following their target. Because you set your own target. We don't set the target for you. And you set your target based on your own income. You set your goal, and it's how you keep with that goal. That's what we are looking at, because that's what tells us that you will achieve your goal, and that's how we evaluate who the winners are. Everything we've talked about today is to affect your mindset, because really what you do is about how you think. The things you do well, it's about how important they are to you. What you deploy your time and your resources towards are the things you consider important. And it's affecting your mind in a way that you determine that the right things are the important things. That's really what this is all about. Our project for the last 2 years, going almost 3 years now that we've been at this, our goal has been first to inform, to educate, and to empower. And to seek at every stage to move you from wherever you were last night to the next place that you need to be tomorrow. And to consistently do that until you get to where you can look back and say, indeed, my life is transformed. As a bank that is fully committed to nation building, our goal in understanding the fact that for a population that is split, literally 50% between men and women, knowing that the opportunity for growth for our nation is in the women and the young people. If we can invest, and the women and young people are not necessarily separate, because amongst the women are many women that are young. And that's why Tommy's testimony is so great. I didn't even know they had gone ahead to do this. She saw me at a conference and she just came to say hello and to say thank you. And I asked, so what do you do? And then she explained, this is what we've done with what you taught us. And for me, I told you people, that was so satisfying. I was saying to the First Lady of Edo State that, those are the moments that I know that all the effort, the commitment, and the energy expended towards these goals, that is worth it. I remember the TFD days. I think we had 9 sessions over a period of like 12 months. And averagely, I spent 4 to 6 hours each time just sharing with young people between ages 25 to 35. They were my target goal. We talked about life, and we talked about everything. And one session I said to them was simply about investments. And I said, we spent 6 hours on the day of the investment. And it was simple. I asked most people, what is your target goal? And they told me the kind of money they'd like to have in their bank balance. I then asked them to explain their lifestyle to me. And in the midst of their lifestyle, I found them the money. Because it was easy to show them that they were already richer than they aspired to be. But they didn't have that kind of money or that kind of balance, because within their lifestyle, they were consuming their future wealth. And you see, when Yoruba people say that that 20 children cannot play together for 20 years. What they really mean is at the stage of childhood, you're literally all the same. Secondary school, your peers, whatever advantage you have over the next person is not because of you. Maybe your father has, your mother has. That's not yours. That's somebody else's wealth. Because your father could die without giving you a dime. Or he could die and you find out that he was living on borrowed money. Or maybe you go and marry and you think your husband has money. Then soon enough you find out that he doesn't have what he seems to have. What is really important is, what do you have control of? What is the cash flow that you can definitely say that this one, I am sure of it because of this? And within that cash flow, what part of it are you able to hold in a disciplined manner that allows you to make that money work for you? I always share this theory of sand and a block. How many people know it? A few that have taught over time. Your sand is the money you're gathering a little at a time. If it doesn't amount to much, it's sand. It means when the wind comes, it will scatter. If there's a flood, it will just totally disappear. But if you are consistent and you're disciplined, like the 3 women that were rewarded today, and over time you don't lose sight of your goal, and you stay with it long enough to have enough sand to mold a block, what you would have will no longer be sand. It will become a block. And the difference between a block and a sand is what? That when the wind comes and everything, the sand can scatter, but what happens to the block? Assuming this is your block, when you do this to the edge of the block, what do you have in your hand? Good, smart girls. Until you have molded the block that will generate the sand, you don't consume your sand. Because the sand will scatter. But you need the block that will continue to yield you sand. And the only way you do that is that you're disciplined, you're determined, you're dedicated to your goal. And that, like Oja and like Tommy, you find that kind of support system that holds your hand in the weak moments. That kind of voice that says to you, no, you cannot buy one more Ashebi. That kind of voice that says to you, you look good, but learn how to make yourself up. That kind of voice that says to you, we're going to the mall just to have a social visit, but you're buying nothing because you don't need anything. That kind of voice that says to you, her jewelry pieces are beautiful, but you haven't worn all the ones in your vault or in your wardrobe, and you're not buying one more. That kind of voice that says to you, this is not the year where you're having that big party or something, because you have a goal you have set for this year. See that young lady who just now owns half a plot of land in Lagos? She's never going to be poor. It's not, it's not a prophecy. Because there are things that you do that prophesy into your life. So this isn't about, no. It's about the discipline, the dedication, and the commitment to goal. It's about making choices. Life is about opportunity cost. For everything you do, there's something else you have chosen not to do. For everything you have, there's something else you have chosen not to have. For everything you do now, you have chosen to defer something else. The ability to make those choices, it's about how you think. It's about what you value. It's about what you consider important. It's about where you have chosen to go to. And many people choose to go to great places but never get there, simply because though they say, they do not do. The saying is cheap. The doing is tough. And the You don't get things you need or you want from saying. You only achieve them in the doing. And in being able to do, you must set up a system of actions and activities around you daily. It was why we had the panel on the daily habits of people who want to build sustainable wealth. It's about the things you do every single day. Dr. Salami talked about stock market and shares and all of that. And different speakers talked about you gaining knowledge and all of that. But for every one of those things, there are also solutions. I don't have enough deep knowledge. I don't have enough deep understanding of the stock market. I don't have the patience to read every newspaper and every financial analyst report about every company in order to decide whether there's shares or there's stock, if it's worth buying or not. But there are structures that provide me options. What are those structures? That if I go to like FBN Quest, they have mutual funds. And within the mutual funds, there are professionals who combine everybody's little sum together and have billions of naira as a pool. And they have to read all the analyst reports. They must know what is going on everywhere, unlike the taxi driver that took Aruma from the airport in Abuja. They must know when a bank is about to go down. Because when that guy told her, she knew what was going on in that institution, but the guy did not. By the time the market is excited about anything, the good time has passed. That's the truth. Because when the price is high enough for everybody to want to buy, the guys who knew what to do had bought earlier, they're the ones selling off to you. So you are buying their problems. They are taking profit. And that's why when you invest in a mutual fund for as little as 5,000 naira, somebody who has understanding will continue every day to act on your behalf to buy. Last year you had an average return on investment of what? On the mutual funds, guys. Mutual funds, FBN Quest, what was the return last year? 40 something? Okay. Okay. So when somebody who knows what they are doing, when they're investing on your behalf, they can achieve different returns from what you can. Two, they don't buy one type of shares, they buy a suite of shares. So it's an average return. When one is down, one is up. When one is going out, one is coming up. And they're acting on your behalf as if you have employed them one by one. So that's part of what knowledge does. You make those choices, you make those decisions, so you can benefit ultimately from it. When you want to buy land and you're part of a group like TFD Investment Club, it's different from when you approach it by yourself. The power of many, which is the strength of the tribe and the investment club. Because you have negotiation power when you have bulk. And value is transferred to all. They made a profit at the point of purchase. 1.2 paid for land worth 1.7. That's profit taking 500 and something thousand from the very beginning. Just by, and they don't sell half plots. But in a group, you can buy quarter plots. Yes. Because you could buy a plot and build a building with 4 flats. And 4 of you take a flat each. Because you buy together and you build together and you share. What is our vision with First Gem? To make sure you have information like all we've been doing since morning. To bring the best minds to share with you knowledge. To give you options of ways you can achieve your goal outside of yourself. To encourage you and to show you that it is possible. To move the cheese every time. Because our joy is in your stories. Our satisfaction is in your victories. Our achievement is in your accomplishments. As more and more women rise to the place of sustainability in wealth, my personal dream and our vision at the bank would be accomplished. And more than anything else, we will create additional value for the economy of our nation, and generations will benefit from it. You would see that embedded in what we do is we also try to empower you to build your businesses and your career, because you cannot build wealth except you continue to improve your sources of income. And that's why we'd have sessions with like Mrs. Oyetunji. So if you're already running a small, medium-sized business, you know that there are opportunities for you to move it forward. And we're not a selfish institution, so we're not just talking to you about taking a loan from us, because we know that for some of the growth you seek, our money is probably not the cheapest for what you want to do. And so we're not trying to just sell you what we sell. We're offering you options from other places. And that's why many times for those that have come, we always talk to you about Bank of Industry and all the things that are available there, because it will benefit your business. And then we're talking to you this year, as Fumi shared with you, about reaching out to investors to invest so you can raise equity for your business so it can grow. Just remember, wherever you are now, you haven't reached the peak. And we know that. And that's why we're seeking to get you to the best of yourself. And we know that you can do it. On behalf of the bank, it's not, you will still get a thank you.
Sorry, Mr. Awosika, you must talk about the financial advisory.
Okay.
Yes.
So, on our screen, they're supposed to put out something.
Can you please put that thing on the screen? Let me explain what it means.
Because we realize that information is power, and from a lot of questions that people ask all of the time. And at these programs, we can't answer all your questions. So we're creating an inbuilt service at the bank to support those that have First Gem accounts in their business or career growth. So we're including an advisory service for those who hold First Gem accounts on a Friday. Every Friday, every week, there will be a whole team at the bank sitting at a point where, using technology, we will be able to answer your questions. So maybe during that week, you have encountered an issue with your finances. You've encountered an issue with human resource. You have a legal issue that affects your business. Whatever part of it, if you go to the website for First Gem and everything else that will follow, you can log on to the website, register and submit a form. You would receive a confirmation code and time slot for your advisory session, which means that you would go in before the day that we're having the advisory. So during the week, you would have sent in, you would have filled your form and submitted it. They will come back to you and give you a time slot. On Fridays only will we run these advisory sessions. It'll be between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. For 2 hours, there'll be a whole team of people. But within those hours, you would know your own time. And when you get there, there will be a professional paid for by the bank that will be sitting at the end of the phone to help you solve that problem by giving you the right information and guidance at no cost to you.
A round of applause. That applause is not going free of charge. They're not asking you to open an account and give you interest-free money.
Hey, don't follow.
Don't worry.
The important thing for us is, if you do well, we all do well. And we want you to do well. We want your businesses and your careers to move forward. And ultimately, because I know that you're kind and you're smart, you will reward the bank by banking with us. You know that you don't come here and from beginning to the end, we banged you on the head. We don't. Because for us, frankly, we know that when you sow good seeds, they will always return the right harvest. And that's what our goal is. We consider you fertile grounds to sow seeds into your life so you can grow and your life can be better. And we know that as you become better, you will make our bank better and greater. True? Okay. So to end this today, where is your I commit form? Show me. What is your commitment for 2019?
For youth.
It's your personal decision.
Did you commit last year?
Remember, Bingpe gave you the statistics. Since October 2016, when we started this, to now, to October, they closed the record.
Can we have more commit forms, please?
For October. Over 47,000 women are part of the First Gem community. Based on their I Commit plan and their dedication to the plan, they have made investments worth over 23 billion. Women who never knew they could. And as at this moment, we have cash in bank between some of those women that is over 2 billion.
Wow.
But they are women like you. And you met some of them today when Tomi introduced her group. Because what they do with the First Gem account is the targeted savings. They use it to build up whatever they've committed to themselves. And at the right time, it's moved to the right investment as they have proposed in their heart. And beyond that is the fact that as a bank that is fully committed to women, we have given over 8 billion naira at a minimum in facilities to support women businesses. As at this moment, we're building a new product in terms of supporting businesses with loans that is between ourselves, Bank of Industry, and another arm of developmental fund. We were going to come out fully about it today, but we haven't finished pricing and all of that. And as at last night, we decided, okay, let's get this right so that you get the best from us at the end of the day. We're sure that by the first quarter of the year, we'll be fully ready. And as a member of the First Gem community, the information will be sent out to you. Our goal is to achieve greatness from wherever point we have come in contact with you. That year on year, you must be able to see how far you have moved because you're signed on as a part of the First Gem community. We have faith. I hope you do too. And I'm certain that as we heard the testimony of the TFD Investment Club and we heard the story of Oja, that you're going to go away, find your tribe. And you will find your tribe of like-minded women. She flew from England just to come and share the story of Oja. Yeah, just for this. And if I know them well, the four of them sat together and prepared their slides. That's what they do. That's how they work. And go and find your own tribe and make the tribe work for you. And in making it work for you, make sure that when you come to the First Gem anniversary next year, you'll be improved. Not fatter, but you'll be highly improved in life and in your finances. Thank you very much for being our guest.
A round of applause for Mrs. Awosika and her team at First Bank Nigeria Limited. Applause, I said. Okay, let's do the one for the sign language for people who are deaf. Everybody. So we'll know for sure that you are talking to us. Thank you so much, ma'am. We appreciate it. But they're not saying go and open an account. Me, I will say if you are foolish enough not to open an account, I won't be there. The relationship managers are there. Why not take advantage of it? You think, quite sincerely, that Friday account, that Friday appointment, wouldn't it be easier if you say my account number is so and so and so and so, and I've been banking with you since so and so and so and so? That makes it easier, right? So please open an account. What I do appreciate is the fact that they're not making promises that they can't keep. Where banks tell you, we give you a loan at 10%, 15%, 20%, or whatever. We're giving you funds. They're giving you the knowledge that in your head you make the decisions that will make you make the kind of money that you bring back to them. A round of applause for First Bank, please. A round of applause. They're doing it the right way, the ethical way. And little steps will grow big. I like to hear the big songs they're talking about. But however, there is some lady here who's been bugging me seriously. Seriously. I don't know what she looks like. She's been sending me text messages and sending me little notes. And she has a special song that she just constructed here today for First Bank to thank them. I don't know why. I don't even know who she is. Her name is Aleto. Who is the person that's been bugging me? Oh, there she is. No, you're not thinking yet. Let First Bank thank you first. Right? When First Bank thanks you, then we'll let you sing. Because, so you've been bugging me, and you are this big self. You can wrestle me down if you want. You can wrestle me. But I would like to ask Mr. Gbenga Shobo, who is the Deputy Managing Director for First Bank Nigeria Limited, has sat patiently from the beginning to the end, even though he was not too many men here. Please, a round of applause. Oh, okay. Mr. Yamabo is still there. Okay. Thank you very much. Vote of thanks.
Thank you. She said I've been sitting here all day, but I've really enjoyed it. I don't think I've spent more useful few hours. I had other plans for today, but really this has been more important and useful for me today. I've learned some ideas of how we can move First Gem forward. I think Oja could be something we could put within First Gem, and it's not your Oja particularly, but the whole concept, where within First Gem ourselves, we can create accounts for groups who want to do this kind of things. So it's just sitting down and listening to the things that would be useful to empower women allows us bankers, because we're really just bankers. What we do is listen to find out what our customers want and how to customize our products to be useful to you. So that is one thing I have picked up. I've picked up a lot of things, even the young lady with the investment in real estate. Fine, you have your Oja. Please bear with me as I use Oja for our new First Gem product that's turning in my head. I use your Oja within our First Gem, and we can help with the professional advice from customers which we have. Because we have many lawyers. We have many surveyors. We have public servants. We have all the experts who are our customers already. And we have customers who even do this. So again, sort of just linking that with our SMEs or professionals which we have, supporting everybody within this First Gem community. I think those are the things we're talking about. And Biodun has been sitting next to me with Binkwe, and as we're talking, we're saying, put that one down. Let's see how we can work on it. So that's what we are. So I can see that. Get ready for next year's anniversary, because obviously we have many exciting, I don't even call them products, support for you that we'll be launching next year. Mrs. Awosika has spoken about the facility we're talking about, partnering development banks to see whether we can give it to you at subsidized rates so that it's not as high as what we'll normally give. So let me quickly do why I was called out to do what I was called out to do, is to thank everybody for coming, especially the women, of course, and to thank all the speakers. They've been fantastic. I think we had a world-class panel, or panelists today. It was fantastic. So I'd like to thank the panelists. The First Ladies, for them coming from all over the various states. And our, will I call it First Lady Emeritus?
Now a businesswoman.
Dame Fashola, who is always so simple and humble that if you walked past her, you never know she was the governor's wife. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. And I must also thank everybody that has put the effort in organizing this event. There are a lot of guys who do this behind the scene that you don't see today. M&CC, products and marketing support. And all my colleagues from First Bank, both management and staff, well, they're all here. Thank you very much for coming. So, thank you, ladies, and we look forward to next year. Somebody has told me something, that if you never thank the hostess, you'll get in trouble. So I thank you too.
Thank you very much. My name is Adesuwa Onyenokwe, but for the question is, There's a book signing lounge. You can go get things signed. But more importantly, guess what? I want 5 women who are brave to come out. 5 women. You must be running your business. The first 5. 5 women. 1, 2. Wait. Okay, 2. Okay. Wait. 1, 2. Okay. Step back. No. Excuse me. Once I call you, come forward. Wait, I have a special gift for them. 5 brave women, please. I'm not looking at face. Yeah, come up, you. Come up, you. Come up, you. That's 3. Come up, you. Okay, 1 more. Okay, you will dance for me. Go back. Put a song for them to dance. Best dancer will join us. Put a song. DJ Butter, go back. Do you know what's going to happen? These are people who stayed behind. One of them will get the success of having people invest in her business. Because Trisha Bees is here, you are going to do a quick pitch. Move back, dance. People will dance for your supper. Give me some. Quick. DJ Butter. Anything. Yeah. Okay, my first lady we choose.
You know where's our mafia? It's over dice.
It's Obaseki.
Choose one. Oye fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oye fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oye fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Fún wọn jẹ bí ṣe wẹ́gbẹ̀.
Okay, enough. Come up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Don't worry. Don't go. Wait, there's a present for you for coming out. Stand. For coming out, there's a present for you. Just stay. Wait. Follow her. You see, you never know what you get when you come to the first gem anniversary. But these 5 ladies are going to get their 1 minute to make. Where's Trisha Bees? Trisha Bees is in the house. You're going to make a 1 minute speech, and one of you will get lucky to get it. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you in business? What do you do?
Yes. I'm a diction coach.
Diction coach?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm an accessory designer.
Okay.
I'm a fashion designer.
Okay.
I run Juvenile Spar International at the Lagos Airport.
Interior designer.
Interior design. Okay. Diction, accessories, fashion, spa, and interiors. One of you will get lucky today. Good luck. Please, somebody's going to take you down as you go. Where is the lady with the song to thank First Bank? As I said, thank you to everybody as we go. There are going to be photographs on the side. Please, we are all going out from this door, except, of course, you are going for the book signing. This young lady will sing, so please step down. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Just want to say thank you, First Bank.
Thank you. See you next year. Bye now. Please exit through the left, sign on the right. Your commitment. All right.